welcome. We have 10 minutes to explore a release through the head, the neck and the shoulders. This might be particularly useful if you've spent a little bit of time driving, we're stuck in that fixed shape for an extended period of time sometimes, and it's just going to give a bit of space around the upper body. You don't necessarily need a yoga mat. We are going to start from seated, so you might like some props for support. You could grab bricks, you could grab blankets, bolsters, something that makes sitting on the ground comfortable for you. We're going to use a blanket here just to demonstrate. You can of course use cushions, anything that you've got at home. I'm just going to come to find your comfortable seat. I'm coming to cross-legged, but you could also be kneeling. You could be on a chair as well, if you prefer. We're just going to come to land, a little wriggle to signal your arrival, get the movement out that wants to move through. From here, we'll just let the eyes rest somewhere really quite steady on the horizon. You can sense your shoulder blades sliding down the back, your collarbones broadening. It's like you're receiving sunlight through the face. I'm going to work gently gazing all the way up towards the sky. And then slowly lowering the gaze down, you move through the horizon until eventually the chin rolls inwards towards the chest. You come back towards the middle, finding that horizon line, and then you turn the gaze towards the left. You come back through center, and then you slowly turn the gaze towards the right. You come back to the middle, it's like a cross. We'll repeat that, slowly lifting the gaze up, noticing how the front of the throat opens as you do. And then the eyes, they track a vertical line all the way down through the horizon until eventually the chin curls in towards the chest. Try not to shortchange that movement, but instead really release through the way of the skull. You come back towards center. You take a turn of the gaze towards the right. Okay, what could I see? Come back through center. And then you take a slow gaze over towards the left. Coming back towards the middle. And take that once more, seeing if the eyes could be really relaxed. We're taking in our surroundings, but we're not getting too attached to any of it. We're just moving on through with the gaze. It's a really useful way to orient yourself in space. This time we'll turn head to left. Back through center, and then head turns all the way over towards the right. Good. Come back towards the middle. This time we lower chin all the way down towards the chest, and we'll spend an extra couple of breaths here. Notice, is there a little tightness that's started to hold around the collarbones? You could imagine your collarbones are widening apart from one another. Could you sense the length through the back of the neck? It's like the skin of the back body has a really good stretch. From here, we're going to start to draw circles. You start to roll the chin over towards the left shoulder. And then we circle up and over. I quite like to slightly part the lips at the top there. Lowering on down towards right shoulder. Chin to chest. Take 2 more circles in this first direction, noticing how it feels quite different in the body. We just worked on that very linear and very specific pathway. We're now a little bit more rounded. You might also sense that each one of these circles is a little bit different. The pathway has the capacity to change, adapt, respond. Good. The next time that the chin rolls in towards the chest, we change direction, just rolling the other way, and we'll take 3 nice slow circles. There's always the invitation, if there's a part of this movement that feels really sticky for you, or you just want to spend some extra time there, you can add extra breaths, you can pause, you can reverse, you can iron out the movement. And the next time that your chin rolls in towards the chest will be the last. All the way back towards center. From here, right hand stays exactly as it is, but the left hand just floats out towards the shoulder. Notice if the arm could be carried by the strength of your center, not just the shoulder doing all of the work. Okay, there's that integrated strength. From here, chin rolls to chest once more, but this time you roll your right ear towards your right shoulder, and it's like the face is spiraling forwards towards the front of your room. Here we have a little space to adjust, so you might nod the chin forwards and back, forwards and back. Okay, we're just exploring this space, tiny, tiny movements that can really change the feeling. You find somewhere that feels interesting to pause. I'm going to keep the head exactly as it is. This time we rotate through the left arm, the palm spirals to face up, and then the palm spirals down, maybe back a little bit. And you take that a few times. This spiral pattern in expressing your connection to center, but also your capacity to reach into the world. Good, one more spiral. From here, you lower left hand down to left knee, you roll chin to chest once more. And then you slowly lift on back towards the middle arm. You just notice any after effect of that. You might close the eyes to really tune in. Same inquiry on the second side. It's your right hand that floats just at the height of the shoulder. Again, do you find that more integrated muscular support? Arm doesn't have to do all the work. You can use all of these strong muscles at center to hold. You draw the chin in towards the chest. You roll the left ear towards the left shoulder. And again, tiny movement forwards and back. It's kind of a chicken style motion. Forward, back. You choose. Where do you want to pause? When you find that place, you rotate through the right palm, spiraling to face up. And then spiraling to face down, maybe back a little bit. And you're just exploring. There's no right way of being here. All we're doing is being here. That's the practice. Could you notice what you notice, and could you be with sensation as it arises? Last spiraling action. You lower hand to knee, roll chin to chest, you pause for a moment. And then you slowly lift back through center. From here, we're all going to come through to a kneeling shape. So if you're cross-legged, we're going to change shape. If you're already kneeling, you can stay exactly as you are. If you need to move a little bit, you can. Eventually, we'll come through to a kneeling shape. From here, we'll catch an interlace of the hands just behind the back. And you use that interlace of the hands to find a broadening across the collarbones, across the front of the chest. Sense the breath. And then have a really good wobble. Side to side, that interlace of the hands. It's like a guide, encouraging your ribs to move. And sometimes we refer to the ribs like a cage that can make them feel really, really stiff. Obviously, they're made of bone, which is dense, but there's also all this potential for movement around that part of the body. So we're just wobbling in. Last couple of times. Wow, good. Let the wobble slow, come back through center. From here, we're going to keep that interlace, but we come to lower the space just between your eyebrows down towards the ground. From here, we're going to take a little roll from the space between the eyebrows to the crown of the head. And at the same time, your hands, they reach all the way skywards. And then we come back the way we came. We roll towards the space between the eyebrows. And then all the way up towards the crown of the head, just a couple of times. Good, you find the rolling capacity through your skull. It's rounded, likes to roll. The next time that you roll to the crown of the head will be the last. Take an extra breath. Release that interlace of the hands. You're going to come to lower, forearms down towards the ground. From here, we'll turn the palms to face up. Knees are just stacked underneath the pelvis. We're going to see if we could find a space between our shoulder blades, and we're going to use the breath to help us find that. As you inhale, could you pour the in-breath into the space between your shoulder blades? And this is really subtle, like you're barely going to be moving here. Imagine left and right shoulder blades parting to create space for the breath. Good. And then remember that cross shape from the start of the practice. We're going to come back to that, but this time moving through the space between your shoulder blades. So you rock that space a little bit forwards. Good. You come back, shoulders stack over wrists. You rock that space a little bit back. You come back, shoulders over elbows. You draw that space over towards the left. You come back through center. And then you pour that space over towards the right. And this is really, really subtle. The cross might be tiny. Take that a couple of times, all the while feeding your in-breath to the space between your shoulder blades. Good. Last time. And the next time that you move towards the middle, and ease out from that shape, you might return palms to ground and come back to a seated shape. Find somewhere that feels comfortable for you. Let's take a breath in, arms reach all the way up and overhead like a gathering. Take a breath out, turn your palms to face down like you're clearing water underneath the hands. And just take that twice more, breathing in and breathing out. Last time, imagine the arms rising from your center, not just from your shoulders. Good. Next time that you clear will be the last. You might close the eyes. You could bring hands to rest on body. Feel your breath. And we'll finish here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the practice and have a wonderful holiday.